What to do, my interview boys coming through once again. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about Tory Lanez, the 32-year-old Canadian rapper who came from Canada to the U.S. and committed a crime. He ended up getting sentenced to prison, and just today, somebody moved on him. Yeah, somebody moved on him, put some holes on him, and send him to a hospital. All right. As for right now, he's in the hospital. It just happened. Breaking news just happened like 2 hours ago, something like that, man. But before we continue and tell you what kind of prison he's at and what I know about that prison, because I was in that prison, do not forget to hit the comment. Do not forget to hit the like, man. And subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 6K in 4 days, man. It's 4 days. And we just need 180 subscribers. So support the channel, which highly appreciated. So let's get to this story, right? So the Canadian Tory Lanez, right? I still remember when they used to sell his CDs on Axis. It was like there was in special. I don't know. It was like a track, or they used to call it something, right? And that's where I know his name from, right? And he had all right music, you know. So what this individual did, right, out here on the streets of the U.S., not right here because I'm in Mexico, but on the streets of the U.S., this individual got brave with Megan's Stallion. He ended up getting a weapon, discharging that weapon on Megan Thee Stallion's foot, and hit her, right? Because of this individual ended up getting sentenced to 10 years in prison. And now, I believe he got sentenced in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So 2 years later, man, he's in Tehachapi, California, in CCI, and something happened in where an individual decided to move on him and give him hard candy, poke him a couple of times to the point of basically sending him to the hospital, you know. We don't know what is his condition because CCI is not releasing information like that. But what we do know is that that individual is in the hospital and that somebody stabbed him. Now, unless it's an unaliving, CDCR is going to give the information like that. But since, we hope that he makes it good, we're probably not going to get information unless somebody leaks that information, right? Now, the thing about this is that a lot of people have a misconception of California prisons, man. You have to understand this. California prison is a whole different monster. Doesn't matter what level you're from. You know, a lot of people say, I'm from this level. I did this many years. I'm level 4. I'm a level 3. Never been on a level 2, level 1. Charles. You know, that thing doesn't matter, homie. And most of the time, those individuals do brag about that shit. Never been on those places, you know. So, doesn't matter what level it is. Still a prison. There's still gonna be a person who's not okay right here, who don't care, who, if he feels disrespected or if he feels like he has to do something about something, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get that weapon, he's gonna sharpen that weapon, and he's gonna put that weapon in your body. Couple times, man, to the point of sending you to the hospital. Nothing to play around, and it's a dangerous place. That is California. Doesn't matter what level, doesn't matter what size. It's still a dangerous place. I was in Tehachapi for, I believe, 5 or 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. Something around those lines, you know. But I can tell you, man, 4A, 4B, those places used to be rocking. Those places used to be rocking. For what I heard, 4A turned into a level 3 now. But that is a dangerous institution in where people... some people, they do strive on violence. Some people, they're all sour, you know. They're lifers. They're mad at the life. And when you violate a certain code behind those walls, those prison walls, people are gonna make you pay. You know, we don't know exactly what took place on this incident, but what I can tell you is that once you violate, certain codes behind those bars, they're gonna bring it to you and gonna make an example out of you, man. Doesn't matter. You can steal, you can disrespect, and you can do all of that stuff. Yeah, you can do it. But guess what? All of that stuff is gonna have consequences, and the consequences is gonna be this. I'm not saying that this is what the rapper did. You know, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying, I'm just giving you an example. Whatever. It could. There's all kinds of different things that could happen right now, and where basically it could happen. What happened to old boy X-rated, and where somebody, they were saying that they're trying to extort him for whatever. Maybe this is what they were trying to do to old boy, you know, which sometimes I do find it difficult to believe because, for what I know, blacks stay together on both sides. You know, they always stay together. Somebody had asked me if there was a gang for blacks that I know of. I don't know. I don't think so, man. But I might be wrong. But what I do know is that they always stay together, and I don't think somebody will try to extort old boy, and maybe he's not because he didn't pay. They decide to move on him. I don't believe that's the case, but it could be. It could be, right? So you have to think about different situations. Now, the big picture about this incident is the dangers of prison. You know, it's not just the politicking of different sides. It's just life in general in prison. Incidents like this happen, and where somebody falls victim to a life in there, to somebody's callous to human life, and here you have it. Here you have it. Hopefully this individual makes it through. I know a lot of people are gonna have mixed emotions, man, because he shot Megan Stallion, man. He and that girl. I haven't heard about that girl that much, but there was a point where she was fucking like doing her thing big time, and I think this is the time where old boy ended up shooting her on the foot. I don't know if he hit her or not, but he shot her. He hit her on the foot, regardless, you know. And it shows you, man. Don't go to the U.S. I mean, don't go to California and commit a crime. And once you go to the prison and think like, you know what, I'm gonna go this way because I don't think it's gonna. Well, I believe it's gonna be less dangerous. Don't think that, because prison, no matter where you're at, is a dangerous place, man. There's people behind those walls for a reason. These individuals are dangerous to society, and if they don't change their mindset, they're gonna be dangerous in that society within the institution, right? As for CCI, man, what I what I know about the prisoners, man, well, not the prisoners, that the guards, man. Huh. Good luck with that one, especially if he was on CR, which I don't know if that's still a level 3. Those individuals right there don't play around. Those cops, they don't care, man. And one thing I can tell you, man, is that this individual is gonna learn something real quick in prison. You know, he barely has like 2 3 years in an institution. Man, he still needs what, like, I don't know how much percentage he got or how much he's doing and stuff like that. But I'm assuming he's doing like 66%. If he ever goes to a level 2, he's gonna drop points like that. But let's say he had probably like 3 more years to his sentence, man. Hopefully he makes it through. Hopefully everything comes out good. But that's the information that we're gonna wanted to give you guys about old boy being stabbed in CCI, which is in Tehachapi, which is what, like south of Bakersfield. It's right there, right next to the 50. I believe it's the 56, that freeway right next to him. But with this being said, don't forget to hit the like. Saludos to everybody. And one thing that I don't know, one person that might be happy about this might be Megan Thee Stallion. Be like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what you get. I don't know. Maybe she's not that way. She shouldn't be that way. But shout out to everybody. Saludos. Muchas gracias. Thank you for the chance of coming in your TV, man, or your phone, man. Highly appreciate it. Let's do this, man. Saludos a todos.